When we think of Jesus, we often picture compassion, love, and forgiveness. But was there ever a time when Jesus showed anger? The answer might surprise you. The Gospels reveal that Jesus, though filled with divine love, wasn't afraid to express righteous anger. Picture this. Jesus enters the temple courts, a place meant for prayer and reflection. Instead, he finds it overrun with money changers and merchants exploiting worshippers for profit. He overturned tables, scattering coins, his voice booming, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of thieves." Throughout his ministry, Jesus encountered the Pharisees and teachers of the law, men who meticulously followed religious rules but often missed the spirit of the law. Jesus, seeing through their facade, didn't shy away from calling out their hypocrisy. "Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites," he declared. "You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside but on the inside are full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean." The Sabbath, a day ordained for rest and worship, became another battleground where Jesus challenged the rigid interpretations of the religious elite. When he healed a man with a withered hand on the Sabbath, the Pharisees were incensed, accusing him of breaking God's law. "Is it lawful to do good or to do harm on the Sabbath, to save life or to kill?" he asked them. Jesus, filled with compassion for the suffering man, chose mercy over legalism. Even those closest to Jesus weren't immune to his righteous anger. When Peter, one of his most devoted disciples, tried to dissuade him from going to the cross, Jesus responded with an intensity that shocked those present. "Get behind me, Satan," he exclaimed. Peter, in that moment, was echoing the temptations that sought to derail Jesus from his mission. As Jesus approached Jerusalem for the last time, a wave of emotion washed over him. He wept openly, lamenting, "Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who kill the prophets and stone those sent to you. How often I have longed to gather your children together, as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, and you were not willing." This wasn't the anger of a vengeful God, but the heartbroken lament of a loving Father. On another occasion, Jesus used the metaphor of leaven to warn his disciples about the insidious nature of the Pharisees' teachings. "Be careful of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy," he cautioned. The disciples, perhaps distracted by their physical needs, mistook his words as a rebuke for forgetting to bring bread. "Do you not yet understand?" he asked, highlighting the importance of spiritual discernment. The Sea of Galilee, often calm and serene, could transform into a raging tempest in an instant. One evening, as Jesus and his disciples crossed the lake, a furious storm arose. Desperate, they woke him, crying out, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Jesus rebuked the wind and the waves, commanding, "Peace, be still." The storm subsided instantly. Each of these moments reveals that Jesus' anger wasn't about selfishness or spite. It was a righteous, compassionate anger rooted in love and a desire for truth. These stories call us to examine our own hearts, to live with integrity, courage, and unwavering faith. Subscribe and join us for more inspiring stories from the Bible.